At the corner of my eye, I see a picture of Sayori posted up on the wall with flowers surrounding it. The text underneath the photo reads, "Rest in peace, sunshine." Hey guys, Kuderi Ghost here, and welcome to Doki Doki One Last Memory. So, let's get into it. One Last Memory. Okay, so this takes place after Sayori dies, I think. So, yeah, that's about all I know about it. I slowly open my eyes, still burning from last night. Must have cried myself to sleep again. I lift the covers from off my body and sit up in bed. I stare at the wall for what seems like an hour, like hours, only for my alarm to go off. I've always hated waking up before my alarm, but at least I won't have to deal with that infernal noise for much longer today. I don't like doing that, okay? I like I like that. I like waking up before it, because, I don't know, alarms annoy me. I see a few text messages from Monika, reminding me that the literature club is always here for me. I leave the message open. It was Monika's fault. I don't dare scroll down my contacts list. Her number is still saved, and I don't want to remind myself of her. But I guess I'm thinking of her now, aren't I? I get up from my bed, walk downstairs and into the restroom to get ready. I lazily put on my uniform. It's extremely wrinkled and messy. I'm sure I'll get chewed out for that, not that I really care. It's hard to find the motivation to care for these types of things. I quickly make myself some toast and take a few bites before heading outside. Oh wow, it's all gray. As I walk out my door, I nearly stop out of pure instinct. It's a cruel reminder that I'm going to walk to school on my own today. Okay. I trudge across the street and down the sidewalk where I feel piercing gazes go right through my skull. Not that it really matters to me anyway. People heard the news, so it's not exactly surprising to get a few stares from people. Sympathetic, I'm sure, but I'm absolutely certain they're glad that they don't have to go through what I have. The day goes by incredibly slow, almost as if the world wants to leave me with my grief for as long as possible. I have one more class to get through, and I can finally go home. I think that, but I simply can't find the motivation to move. I place my head down on the desk and rest my eyes. I've learned that they will generally leave me alone when I do this. I hear some light footsteps enter the room, and I quickly realize they're getting closer to me. Just leave me alone already. Hey, Ku. It's the end of the day. I slowly lift my head from the desk and look up at the club president. You're late, you know? Alright. The animations are cool. I place my head back down and continue thinking about Sayori. I hear her let out a long sigh and walk closer to me. I'm sorry for your loss, Ku. I really am. Are you, though? Are you? I don't know if it's canon. Okay, I don't know if it's canon that Monika did it in this mod, so I'm just blaming her in case. Her voice cracks as she says this. But I would like to think Sayori wouldn't like for those to fall because of this. She always believed in you, and from wherever she is now, she still does. I stay silent. What would she say if she was here right now? It doesn't matter what she would say, because she isn't here, Monika. She'll never be here again. I lift my head up and look straight into her eyes. You just don't get it, do you? She's gone, and it's all my fault. How am I supposed to live with that? Oof. I didn't want to read the whole thing, okay? Sad. Tears are running down my face, and I feel my body start shaking. In my own emotional outburst, I didn't realize I started crying. You didn't kill her. Don't bring yourself down like that. Oh, I thought her eyes changed for a second. I don't know why. This was out of our control. Yeah? Well, how would you feel if... Oof. Monika looks to the side as if trying to find the right words to say. I'd feel horrible. But that's not... Case closed. Monika stumbles on her words, sighs, and walks out of the now empty classroom. I feel somewhat guilty. I know she just wanted to help. But she could never hope to understand what this loss feels like. I guess she is right, though. Sitting around like this isn't going to solve anything. If Sayori was here, she'd probably guilt-trip me into walking out of the club room right now, or classroom right now. The hallways are empty, meaning I'm already pretty late to my next class. I feel like if he ate a cookie, he'd be sad because it just reminded him of, I mean, food in general, you know, Sayori. Trying to lighten the mood, you know. As I get closer to the classroom, the tiny bit of motivation I had now fades away. At the corner of my eye, I see a picture of Sayori posted up on the wall with flowers surrounding it. The text underneath the photo reads, "Rest in peace, sunshine." Aw, this is so sad, dude. I walk up to her picture and place my hand on it. I feel my chest tighten and my eyes water. I'm so sorry. I wish I could have done more. I'm taken out of my emotional state when I hear a toilet flush in the nearby restroom. What a way to get taken out of your emotion. Whoosh. All right. I quickly wipe my eyes and regain my bearings. The restroom door opens and a familiar face walks out. The pink-haired girl dries her hands on her blazer before realizing she isn't alone. What? Ku, what are you doing out in the hallway? Don't you have class? I don't feel like going. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Well, I have to get going. Will I see you at the club today? I shrugged my shoulders. I haven't really gone to any club meetings since Sayori's funeral. I don't really see the point in going. Natsuki sighs and turns around. Natsuki, wait. Huh, what's up? Can you, Natsuki raises an eyebrow. Can you stay here with me? I could use some company. Natsuki blinks a few times, clearly shocked by my request. Yeah, sure. Only because I'd probably appreciate the same thing if I lost a friend. You really don't have to if you want to go back to class. Nah, it's alright. It's just dumb history stuff anyway. Natsuki and I walk down the hallway and find an empty bench to sit on. I usually wait here for Yuri. We like to walk to the club room together. Yeah, the club. How's it going? Well, I'll be honest. It's so boring in there. First of all, Monica is acting all kinds of weird. I feel like Sayori's passing really affected her too. Well, she was her vice president. She might have caused it because, you know, coding. True. Anyway, Yuri took over as vice, but considering how shy she is, she doesn't really want to do anything that's too outlandish. Natsuki continues talking about the club, which only brings back more memories of Sayori. I accidentally interrupt her. How are you handling it? The fact that she's gone. Huh? Well, are you sure you want to talk about this? I slowly nod. Natsuki looks down for a moment. It was hard. I mean, why wouldn't it be? She really brought a lot to the club. Her personality, her positive outlook on everything, her ability to cool us off when we argue. Now that she's gone, things just don't feel the same. Natsuki starts to tear up. She turns her head to look in the other direction. I didn't know her for very long, but in the time that I did, she was one of the reasons why I was able to seek peace inside the club. I hear Natsuki sniffle and watch her wipe tears away from her face. I'm really glad you felt that way about her. It's comforting to know she really did have a lot of people who cared about her. You don't think she did? Well, I do believe she had tons of people who care about her, but she told me that that's what made her feel worse. Natsuki looks back at me with a slight look of confusion on her face. I'm not really sure if I should tell her. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think people just do that without that, unless it's very, very heavy circumstantial stuff. Sayori didn't even want to tell me. Before Natsuki can ask any questions, a familiar sound rings over the school intercom. That is a weird sound, okay. In an instant, people begin to fill up the hallway. Yuri walks out of the club room door we were seated in front of. Oh, Ku, this is a nice surprise. Will you be joining us for the club meeting today? I shake my head. Oh, sorry to hear that. I sort of feel bad for denying the girls like this, but I really don't I don't see how visiting the club would be beneficial at all. Sorry, maybe another time. I have to get back home. I'll see you guys later. I turn around and leave Natsuki and Yuri behind. I can't help but feel a little better after today, though. Talking about this with someone who cared about her has been a nice change of pace for me. As I walk home, I suddenly get the urge to do something that I know I'll regret. I pull my phone out of my pocket and open up my messages. 3 weeks ago, I never knew my last message to her would be, "Hope you're feeling okay." Oh. I should have done more. I open up the conversation and begin typing slowly. Hey, I know you're not going to see this, but I figured, oh, this is so sad. Dude, I'm getting the feels. I can't. but I figured this is the only way you and I could talk now. I hit send. I stare blankly at the message. The phone tells me the message was delivered, yet I know it'll never be received. What if it answers? I began typing more. I'm sorry, Sayori. I didn't mean for things to end like that. I should have been there for you when you needed me. I hit send once again. My tears no longer let me type coherently. I quickly lock my phone and begin and place it back in my pocket. Somewhere deep inside my head, I expected to receive a message back, but it'll never happen. I have a feeling it will, actually. Don't know why. And the angels speak from above. With deafening volume, their voices shook the hearts of those who have housed despair within them. What? A lack of true acceptance, yearning for... Okay. What? Confusion? I'm startled awake by my phone vibrating. It was a text message. Without hesitation, I quickly grab it off my nightstand, only to feel slightly disappointed. Yeah, it was a message from Yuri inviting me to meet her after class before the club meeting. I'm not sure why I expected Sayori to message me back. How could I be so stupid? I slammed my fist on the bed in frustration. Yeah, I mean, even if it did, even if it was, like, actually Sayori doing that, though, I'm pretty sure they would think they're just getting pranked or something mean or something. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please smash that like button, and also hit the subscribe button to become a ghost, and I'll see you next time. Peace.